the silent death is here. He rose to conquer, dressed in fear. Don't make a sound, don't let him hear. Cause if you found that you'll be disappear. I'm hungry for glory. This is the only way to be. You've heard all my stories, you know it's in my destiny. Now keep them coming, keep them knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that's leave me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written inside my core. So come on, now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is roaring stronger than a storm. So come on, can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud. I got my dreams in me. Here come the killing spree. Can't be defeated cause I am the leader. Let victory make history, yeah.
Hello, I'm very pleased to be here with you today with our last chat with the EU Ambassador, FYI. Today we're talking about improvisation, feel your improvisation, talking about music, the importance of music and how music is relevant to our lives. And we have a special guest today. I'm very happy to welcome here on stage, Rhymastic. Ram, thank you. Thank you for being with us.
Hello, Ambassador. It's an honor to meet you here today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
I'm Thiện, and people know me as Rhymastic. I'm a music producer and a rapper from Space Speaker, a music group and label in Vietnam.
How's your feeling? I mean, after performance, how you interact with people, with the public? It was great. I really loved it. I didn't know, to be honest. Yeah, it's really fantastic.
Actually, I'm feeling very special right now because, believe it or not, this stage is one of my first stage. It's actually my first stage when I start my career. Like 12 years ago, at this same stage, me and my brothers in Space Speakers, we all start with small parties and with just only a few audience. And this is where it all began to me. So it's very emotional to come back to this stage and perform.
And generally, I mean, how do you feel about the relation to the audience? What does it give to you?
I think each performance has its meaning to connect between people, and music is a bridge to do that. Yeah. Whenever I'm on stage, I feel like I'm in my own world. The audience is part of that world, and music is the language that I use to control my world and then to connect to people, to send my message to them and listen to them talk back to me, chanting, and sometimes they can sing along. We connect to each other. It's a very beautiful moment.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree there is a lot of magic in it, you know, if you wish, because something that creates from nothing, and from words, after all, and from sounds, and it connects people. So I agree with you, it's really magic. Yeah, you know, music, for us, I mean, music has been part of the history of Europe, is everywhere in Europe. Actually, it's something that we hear since we are very little all over the streets, and you can listen to every kind of music. Sometimes you have classical music, you have more contemporary music, modern music, and in a way it's a form of art as well, because it can reach a very, very high level. And of course, one essential element, I think, is about talent and about improvisation, because those who know music, you know that, of course, you need a lot of talent. How do you feel talent? Because, I mean, I guess at a certain moment you feel maybe that you have the potential to do something what you love. How did it happen? What's your relation? What do you think? When you think you realize you had something special?
I believe talent is a must when you want to conquer the art world. The art field is a gigantic world with no boundary. So the more you go, the more you want to learn stuff, and the more you see things, and the more you want to absorb and experiment with things. And talent will help you to save a lot of time doing that. Because without talent, and more to that, there's something in the art world that you cannot do without talent. So I think talent is very important.
And when did you feel for the first time you say, well, maybe I have this, I can do this? You were very young, or?
Since I was a kid, I always try to imitate other singer and other rapper on television. And That's how I discovered that my voice can do different things, and I can imitate a lot of different things, different voices, and with different notes and different ways to sing and to create melody. That's how I know that I have something special in me that connect with music.
No, I ask this because in Europe we try to really work with kids with talents since the very young age, because I think that's the important moment where you can understand, you can maybe help kids direct themselves towards a world which otherwise can be difficult.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good policy that we are trying to have. Of course, talent is key, as you said, but at the same time, I think it's not enough, because you see many people very talented, that then they don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I guess my guess is still you have to work a lot. It's not just about talent and you just wake up in the morning, you sing, and okay, that's done. And yes, I think you have to work, right?
Yeah. Yes, of course. I think young people tend to we always aim for the new stuff. And after 10 years in music, I still trying to connect to the young artists and try to learn from them, because there's a lot of things that I can learn from them. Young people have a wild energy.
Yeah, and I think this is a fascination on music in a way, because it's an ocean, it's so big that you can navigate, swim all your life and you never get everything. You still have to learn, you still have to find something special. In Europe we have a policy to try to help also the music industry. The Europe Moves Music, which is a program of the European Commission, try basically to let the music industry develop properly. So the idea is to try to help creativity and so in a way improvisation to stay alive and the right means to continue forming. I think this is a quite important element. And so I think we have a small challenge we'll do together, so trying to see how we can perform on that. Okay. So maybe now we pass to the challenge and let's see what we can achieve there. That's an easy one.
Yeah, it's an easy one. It's a guitar with some amplifier with country style.
Very specific, very good.
I think it's a trombone.
You think it's trombone?
I always mistake between trombone and saxophone, but I believe it's trombone.
Trumpet, maybe.
Trumpet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not trombone. Yeah.
Something
like sound lower, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the string is a violin.
Violin, I think.
Yes.
No? Yeah. Sounds like violin. Yes. Number 4.
It's tuba.
I guess it's tuba.
It's low.
Must be
Clarinet is
very
high.
low. Yeah, exactly.
It's a triangle.
Triangle, maybe? Could it?
It's a triangle.
Triangle,
The sound
yes.
is definitely triangle.
It was my first instrument when I was 4 years old. My kindergarten. I was doing that.
Oh, yeah.
You got it there.
Yeah, it's drum.
Drums.
It's my dream instrument to learn drum.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's so hard.
So I know, I loved it. I would love it too, but
yeah, I'd love to learn drum because if you study drum, you have to divide your brain into 4 parts.
And yeah. It's very difficult.
It's very hard to learn.
Very hard, yes. Anyway, well, we did great. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank
We
you.
managed. So we talked before about improvisation. So improvisation is good, but of course when you don't have any framework, maybe you get lost. Yes. So now sometimes I think music is good because you need to have some sort of frame, and then from there you know the limits. And how do you feel also in your experience?
I'm an engineer.
Sure, so that helps to give you frame.
That's helped me a lot with the framework.
Sure.
I always want to master all the rules first and then trying to break free from the rule. That's how I usually process with my thinking and my creativity. And that's how I want to make music with balance. I always find threshold for things to go for. Like I always create different set of rules for different projects. And then in between the rules, I will try my best to do something, caught myself off guard on something that I never tried before. That's how I come up with creativity or the new things to learn to break free from the boundary.
No, this is very good. And of course, yeah, you're right. I think having an engineer mind helps because it gives you a frame, exactly you know where to go. So linked to this improvisation, I think we have now a challenge. Also, we would like for you to have this, and I think we have some sort of cards. I mix them up. You choose one.
Okay. Pick the one in
All
the
right.
middle.
And you read what is there.
It's about Europe. When I think about Europe, all the things that impress me the most is the museum and all the art museum in Europe. I've been to Europe a few times, and I have the chance to visit a few museums, and really impressed me with how big and how enormous the museum and all the art from all over the world gather in one place. And I feel so small when I go there. So I'll have to improvise something for this topic. Since I'm a rapper, maybe I'll freestyle.
Sure.
I think that's the most unique form of improvisation in rap. Since we have no beat, I'll just freestyle, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. They look Rhymastic with a sample. Flow so sharp, feel like a pencil. Painting life in different angle. Call me the new Michelangelo. Vì âm nhạc mà ta luôn phấn đấu. Đưa âm nhạc và mọi người tới gần nhau. Trường tồn cùng thời gian với muôn màu. Như trong những bảo tàng nằm ở châu Âu. Like every museum in Europe.
Thank you, very nice. Of course.
Well, when I was young, I freestyle a lot, but
now maybe you are not.
I don't practice.
Sure, not
practice
every
is
day,
enough,
I
so
guess.
that's why you understand the importance of practice.
Of course. No, exactly. But you see talent as well, so this is good. So it was really amazing having you. Thank you so much for this chat. Thank you for improvisation song. Was really fantastic. I really appreciate it. And I think today we discussed about this, about framework, about improvisation, about the freedom also of music, about the right to everybody of having right to music.
Yes.
And I hope also that the next generation, that is important inspiration. Yes. You are an inspiration, and music is an inspiration. We really hope that also the young people, the youth, really go into this world. It's a fantastic world. It's a world of freedom. It's a world of improvisation, of emotions, of connections, of bridges with people. I think it's a great instrument. It's a bridge between people. So I think it's very relevant. So thank you so much. This was the last of our FYI Chat with You Ambassador series. It's the last episode of this series. It was really a pleasure for me being with you, and thank you for that. It really was an experience. We visited many parts of this possibilities of music and word and cyber and sports. So in Europe, we believe is essential. I think it's so important also here in Vietnam. So thank you so much. Come on.